Good morning. Let's just start by checking in with our breath and close your eyes and just feel where your breath is this morning. The most bodily relaxing form of breathing is in through your nose, out through your mouth. But if that's difficult for you, you can breathe however you'd like. Just begin by checking in with your breath. Eloheinu shama shenatata bi tehorahi. Tavrata yitzarta. Ta nefachta bi v'ta mishamra b'kirbi. Kol zman sheneshama b'kirbi. Modani lefanecha Elohai Elohei avotai v'imotai Ribon kol hamasim Adon kol hanishamot Baruch atah Adonai Asher beyado nefesh kol hai Ruach kol basari. God, the breath you have planted within me is pure. It is a function of my soul. It is the beginning point for myself. It is a gift. I hope to use it mindfully. I feel grateful, not just for my own breath, but for the way in which the entire world is constructed. Breathing in and breathing out, exchange, life and death, open, closed, light and dark. All of these binaries allow for an ongoing movement of life in the world. But first of all, breath. As you get comfortable with your breath this morning, feeling where it lands in your body, feeling whether you've got tightness in your chest or it feels spacious, whether you're breathing into your chest or stomach, whether you're breathing shallowly or deeply. Once you become comfortable with your breath and your awareness and mindfulness of it, allow it to draw your attention throughout your body. Where in your body are you feeling comfort? Are you feeling supported by your seat? Are you feeling like things are as they should be? Where in your body are you feeling some tightness, maybe some discomfort? Are there ways you can perhaps move your body to feel more supported, more comfortable? If you can do so, I'm going to also invite you to plant your feet on the ground. With your feet planted on the ground, not trying to stand up, not trying to push up from your feet, but instead extend up through your lower back, your lower abs, your shoulders, your head, as if there is a rope tied to the top of your head is lifting you up, extending your spine while your feet are touching the ground, feeling yourself as this midpoint, this connection point, your body this midpoint, this connection point between the heavens and the earth. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher yatzar ta'adam b'chokhma u'baravo nikavim, halulim, halulim. Galui v'yadua lifnei chisei chevodecha, she'im pateach echad mehem, o yisateim echad mehem. אי אפשר להתקיים ולעמוד לפניך, ברוך אתה אדוני, רופא כל בשר, מפליא לעשות. Blessed are you, Adonai, who heals all flesh, working wonders. Your feet planted firmly and your head straight, your spine as straight as you can be comfortably. Return to your breath. And I'd like you to imagine with each breath, your body is a conduit, bringing breath in from around you, but also light in from above, both simultaneously filling your body with air and with light passing through down to your feet, grounding into the earth, almost as if it's electricity, a supernal light, energizing your body, helping you to feel connected with the earth below and the heavens above while you breathe in the air which connects all of us on this planet. That we are on all three planes, above, below, and in between. With this light of your imagination moving down from the heavens through the top of your head, down your heart center, your stomach, your lower abdomen, into your legs, feet, grounding it out into the ground. Each breath, feeling that divine energy move down through you, supernal light of creation, connecting you to above and to the earth below. Baruch atah Adonai, Yotzer HaMeorot. Blessed are you, Adonai, creator of light. Just continue breathing comfortably, feet on the ground, eyes closed, head up. The energy of supernal light permeating you from above. And I'd also like you to notice the feeling of the earth beneath you. Whether you are on the first floor, 20th floor, or wherever you are right now, you are connected to the earth through the floor, grounding you out into whatever foundation of the building you're in is, rests upon the earth itself. Tradition tells us, Emet me'eretz titzmach, truth shall spring from the earth. But Emet is more than just truth. The word Emet begins with Aleph, the first word of the Hebrew alphabet. In the middle is Mem, the middle letter of the Hebrew alphabet. At the end is Tav, the last letter of the Hebrew alphabet. Emet incorporates all things, first, middle, last. just as we human beings connect upwardly to the divine, downwardly through to the earth, and parallel to the atmosphere, air, the middle space of life, so too does Emet spring up from the earth through us, just as light pervades us from above. Emet, truth, another word for that truth, once it has reached us and moved up through our feet into our heart, into our mind, becomes Torah, where that light from above and that truth, that emet, that foundation from below meet within us is Torah, which our tradition also tells us is a primary sign of love from God, bringing these two elements of creation into conjunction, or the emet, light and truth. We, the meeting place for the two. I'd like to invite you with your breath, your in-breath, to imagine the emet, that power, stability, reality, tangible, material world that we rely on. That feeling to move up from your feet, touching the ground, up to your knees, through your lower abdomen, heart center, just as the light from above moves from the top of your head down through your body, also reaching in that heart center. Baruch atah Adonai, abocher be'amo Yisrael, be'ahava. Blessed are you, Adonai, who chooses your people, Israel, in love. You feel these two energies meeting in the middle, your heart center. I invite you to put your hand over your chest, fully focusing all your attention right where those two energies are meeting, which just so happens to be, you feel your chest rise and fall with breath as well. We see ourselves, feel ourselves as that place of unification for the divine on the earth. Shema Yisrael, Adonai, Hear, O Israel, Adonai is our God, Adonai is one. Leolam. Blessed is God's presence and name in God's realm of sovereignty now and forever. One Kabbalistic interpretation of what it means for humanity to be made in the image of God is that we are made in the image of God's name. Yud, Hey, Vav, Hey. The yud, a small top representing our head. The hay, three lines, one representing our shoulders, and two representing our arms coming down from our shoulders. Above, one line representing our torso moving down from the top of the hay, our shoulders, to our legs and hips, the final hay of God's name, the hips being flat line, the two lines extending down from either side, our legs, which also is a hay. That we are God's glorious name, dwelling in God's kingdom, the universe. That we bring this energy in through Torah, through breath, through truth. That our tradition teaches us to be this force in the world, spreading the love we receive as light and truth and breath to the entire world through our actions, through our ethics, through our attentiveness to the divine, to the wider frame, to the whole universe beyond ourselves. I'm going to invite you again to return to your breath. If you'd like, you can keep your hand on your chest. You can put it down if you'd like as well. I'd like you to breathe more deeply now, filling your lungs slowly and then emptying your lungs slowly. Feeling the force behind your breath out. Feeling the spaciousness that comes with your breath in. Breath in, feeding your body, oxygen, nitrogen, the mixture of our air. Breath out, expelling CO2, but also capable in its own way of changing the world outside. While you, on your next breath, after you've filled your lungs, I want you to imagine a candle in front of you with your out breath, trying to blow that candle out with all of the breath in your chest. In your mind's eye, watching that flame flicker but not go out. Imagining how your breath would impact that flame without it going out, causing it to move around, to shift, to shrink, or to grow. Noticing that something as simple as a breath can change the world around us. Story of crossing the Red Sea. Illuminated by our ancestors in many ways. One of which is that the actual parting of the sea required the Israelites to take that first step into the sea. It wasn't just Moses's prayer that would do it. It was the action taken by Moses. And that both are necessary. Our internal intention and our external action. One reading of how the sea was parted was a great wind, God's breath blowing into the sea, causing it to part, carrying the Israelites forward, that tailwind. Without the action of the Israelites, the tailwind never would have come. And so we too are this conduit. The breath guides us, lifts us, but we also can choose to breathe, can choose our actions. Mocha prayer reminds us that our actions must lead to liberation, not just for ourselves, but for all people. For we received liberation at the hands of God. Adonai, Gaal Yisrael. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, Redeemer of the people Israel. Our breath has one more added layer of power that also reflects us and our bodies as being in the image of God. That is words. God created the universe with words. We create our worlds, words, naming, sharing information, planning together, all with words, language with breath. I'll invite you now, see what words come to mind for you as you continue viewing yourself as this conduit between light, truth, heaven and earth, breath in the middle, marrying the two within our hearts. What words come to mind? What messages are you receiving? Adonai, Simatai Tiftach, Ufia Tehilate. Adonai, open up my lips, that my mouth may declare your praise. Continue focusing on your breath, allowing your mind and your heart to open to whatever words arise. As those words arise and pray together, these words may guide our hearts and our actions, and that they may reflect the deepest values of our people. Yehu Ratzoni Imre Vegioli Lefaneh Adonai Tsuri Vegoli. The words of my mouth, the meditations of my heart, be acceptable to you, O God, my rock, my redeemer. I invite you to slowly open your eyes, slowly find yourself back in your body, feet planted on the ground, allowing yourself to occupy this space, turning yourself fully to the material, hopefully feeling rejuvenated and ready for Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.